Good morning, boys and germs, and welcome to the Daily Crack this morning. Another fantastic morning here in Melbourne. A little bit cooler for most people, but for an Irishman, still perfect. I absolutely love it. We need a little wee bit of a break from that hot heat that we had there last week. It was like 30 degrees. Still nice, but this is just as nice to me. I'm fucking happy with it. Fucking can't go wrong. The bridge is over there in the background. Well, I'm looking at it this morning, and the sun is going to blind me now in a second, so I'm not going to be able to fucking see the camera. But it is what it is. Usual old story. If you're watching this live, put an old hashtag in the comments below. Shadows behind me. Look at him. Motherfucker, where is he? There he is. If you're watching this later on, hashtag later on in the old comments below. And if you've any old questions that you'd want to ask, or anything that springs to mind, pop it in that comments below, because I'm more than happy to shite talk about whatever people want me to shite talk about. Which brings me on to what we're going to be talking about today. And this is somewhat cliche, I suppose. It's like, you know, what you put out there, you get back, and maybe you think I'm going to be talking hippy-dippy shit, but it's the truth. The truth? The truth. It's the fucking truth. Where do we begin with this? Because there's so many fucking angles to take at it. Right, this is the way I'm going to start it today. If you're someone that likes to use the phrase, fuck my life, FML, I can be pretty sure that me and you aren't friends. Or definitely aren't good friends anyway. Because that is a phrase that I detest. It is not something people should use in any way, shape or form, because number one, you're fucking lucky to be even having a life, and living in this particular time of existence is fucking unbelievable, regardless of where you're living at this current point in time. Coronavirus or no coronavirus, we're probably living in the greatest time of all right now. So, right, fuck it. Let's just fucking dig into this. Okay. So, are you the type of person, or do you know someone in your life that has always something negative to say first? Like, oh yeah, oh, how was your day? Oh, it was grand, but fuck, the traffic on the way to work was shit. People fucking don't know how to drive. Fucking Melbourne roads are shite. Dublin roads are shite. Fucking then when I got to work, fucking couldn't find a car parking spot. Every cunt had the fucking spots taken. Then got into work, my boss had a fucking load of shit left on my desk for me to do. He's a cunt. Fucking then Rita from fucking HR fucking called me down because I called someone an arsehole in the canteen the other day. So I'm getting fucking a written fucking notice now. Oh, they're all a shower of wankers. Then fucking went for lunch, and this gobshite made me a Subway roll. I asked for chicken, he put in ham. Did he not fucking know I don't like fucking ham, I like fucking chicken. And then on the way home this evening, I fucking got a pump shot. What the fuck is the chance? Fuck my life. Fuck it. If there's something going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong with me. Why does always bad things happen to me? Fucking Murphy's Law applies to me only. Do you know someone like that? Maybe not to that extent, but we all know that one motherfucker that is just miserable about life. And yes, there's always a story. There's always a story about what went wrong and how the fuck it went wrong. And why do you think this happens? Because this person is non-stop scanning the world for the negative, complaining about everything, and then they wonder why shit goes wrong. Now, if that's the way they want to live their lives, good on them. I don't have time for that shit. We all have our fucking problems. There isn't a single person listening to this right now or in the fucking world that doesn't have shit to deal with on a daily basis. It's the human condition. There's no way we can escape through a day, a week, a lifetime without some form of fucking uncomfortable shit happening to you. But you choose the way you react to it. Now, some shit can be traumatic. Some shit can be fucking unbelievable. Imagine being a soldier of war, seeing something happening to your best mate on the battlefield. You know, there's shit that people go through that we have no comprehension of. But yet we complain about the silly shit, about getting a fucking puncture, about the boss having work for you to do, about the fucking subway guy not making the roll the way you like. So, the remedy, if there is one. First of all, if you know someone like this in your life, sometimes these people just can't be changed. It's just the way they are. They're conditioned. They're conditioned. My advice to you is to start hanging out with that person less. It's up to you if you want to eliminate that person from your life or not. Maybe it's a little bit harder. Maybe you're in a relationship with that person. God help you if you are. But if you are in a relationship with this person and you plan to spend many more years with them, there's something has got to alter, something has got to change. And this comes down to communication and working with one another. And not saying you need to be more positive, but it's like by you practicing certain things around them and in front of them, that might slowly encourage them to see things in a different light. Listen, it's the human condition to scan the world for the negative. That comes from the way we evolved. Okay, so we're living in caves, we're cavemen going back fucking 10,000 years, 100,000 years, whatever. If you weren't constantly looking over your shoulder and being super aware for that saber-toothed tiger, you could be his lunch. So we have this in like pretty much what we used to be is like the gazelle. So if you've watched any David Attenborough, so you see the gazelle and he's fucking down by the watering hole and he's trying to get a drink, but he's super fucking twitchy. And then you have the tiger, the lion, or the cheetah creeping in nice and slowly, and they're fucking cool as a cucumber. Well, we're the gazelles. We were evolved in that way. We were evolved to be super fucking on edge, fucking scan the world for the negative, for survival. That's just the human condition. Now, in today's day and age, there is no saber-toothed tigers waiting to fucking pounce on us. We are the top of the food chain. Unless you go swimming in the fucking over near Perth somewhere where there's all these great white sharks and they can fucking eat you, but then you're fucking, oh God help you, you're a fucking tool if you get fucking eaten by one of those. You just have to watch yourself when you're crossing the road. You just have to be aware of fucking bad cunts if you're in dodgy areas. But the world we live in right now is a super safe world compared to where we were. So I think it's an important practice to get into, to start scanning the world for the positive and reacting to stuff in a different fucking way. So if you have something happens to you on the way to where you get a puncture, you can choose to get super frustrated, or someone you're driving and someone cuts you off, you can choose to fucking lay your hand on the honky horn and fucking blow them fucking outward, or you can be just like, well, we're all going the same way anyway, and he's just in front of me, so we're all going to get to the same destination at the same fucking time. Maybe he needs to get in, maybe he's in a bigger hurry than me. So it's up to you how you react to things. Now, a little practice that I learned from a book there a couple of months ago would be at the end of each day, you write down on a notebook or a pad or whatever it is, and have it beside your bed, 3 things that you were happy about that happened that day, or 3 things that you were grateful for. They can be the simplest thing. Like for me at the moment, I'm getting to come down to this bridge in the morning, just before 8 o'clock, and do my daily cracks and just hang out and just fucking observe the world for a wee while. I'm super grateful for that. Having a bit of me time. It can be you getting the lunches ready for the kids, and when your kids giving you a kiss on the cheek go by. It can be that. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just 3 things that you're grateful for that happened on a daily basis. Now, I've been doing this practice for a while. I'm writing out 5 or 6 things each day that I'm grateful for that happened. So what is this practice doing? This practice is training you to scan the world for the positive. Then once you start scanning the world for the positive, the negative starts to take a back seat. And then you start to react to things differently. It's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight, but you will notice a change in yourself over time. You slow down a bit. You're less reactive. You're less living in that sympathetic nervous system, you're more fucking just, yeah, okay, fucking, I'm chilled here. You're going to attract more people of a similar mindset. You'll attract people into your life that are super successful and doing good, and you know, those people that fucking are more negative, they start to float away from you. It's a good practice to get into. It's not something everyone, I feel, needs to, because I feel there's a lot of positive people out there. But if you feel like you're one of those people that no matter what you do in life, things are always going wrong. Yes, they are always going wrong, because that's what you're putting out there. Now, this is one of the practices I would recommend for you to do, and see what happens. Give it a crack, give it a try. But remember, no matter what you push out there, it's going to come back to you by 10. 100%. You know what they say, damage attracts damage, fucking hurt attracts hurt, like attracts like. That's the truth of it. Think about the last couple of jobs you've had, the issues you've had at work with maybe another colleague or a boss. Why is that? Yes, it might be easy to point the finger at them, but maybe have a look at yourself. The last couple of relationships you were in, who was the problem? Was it you? Or was it the person you were with, or was it you? Have a look at these sorts of things. When something happens in your life, how do you react? Let's take stock of this for a minute and just analyze what's been going on. What way are you looking at the world? Are you looking at the negative first? Or are you searching for the positive? And see what fucking happens. Boys and germs, that's the Daily Crack for today. If you found this useful, please let me know in the comments, or fucking share the fucking thing. Simple as. Boys and germs, I'll chat to you in the next couple of days. I have a couple of Zoom calls over tomorrow and the next morning, so I mightn't be down here, but we'll get something done later in the day. Giddy up.